Uh, some reflections is that, when you said that, can you carry a luggage bag? I mean, I stay on the third floor. Okay, we don't have a lift. But for me, when I realize over a period of time, carrying let's say 15, 20 kg luggage from the ground floor to the third floor is now becoming increasingly difficult. I'm in my
Yeah.
late 30s. I'll be almost 40 now. Trying to make this more relatable, uh, how does CrossFit in that sense help you? I would not say age gracefully, but age while still your strength is maintained.
So, so the scientific thing is, as you get into your 30s, 40s, 50s, the amount of muscle we have, we start losing muscle, right? And I think we Indians, South Asians are more prone to that for a couple of reasons, right? We have not been in the last three or four generations been a very active people. Number one, right? Two is that I think genetically now we have become prone to fat storage also. So we can also talk about that a little bit, because one of the theories is, I don't know if there is enough evidence around it, is that repeated famines over the last few generations, in our geography, have caused our bodies to adapt more to fat storage, right? That is also kind of made us lethargic. But so, for example, if you are saying you feel the strain of carrying a suitcase up three floors, maybe not three floors, but certainly people will, we see people who can't carry their two bags of shopping from the mall to their car. They need help. Don't worry about carrying it three floors up. Can you carry your bags from the from the shop to your car? You see, most people, even when they can, they don't want to do it. Now, if you don't do it, you're obviously going to lose the ability. You use it or you lose it. So in your case, for example, you took the specific example. I'm saying don't do three floors. Do this as a practice. Take an old backpack, put 5 bricks in it. Put it on your shoulder, walk one floor. One floor. 3 times a week, walk one floor. Right? Then walk one floor in 10 steps for the next 1 week. Then walk one floor in 2 floors. Little by little by little, that capacity keeps increasing. Right? If you think three to start with, you will never get there. Think half a floor, 10 steps. In Delhi, the metro, of course, you have the local trains in Bombay, where you are based, Kayur sir. There you only have staircases. People go climb up and down staircases all the time. In Delhi metros, you have escalators and elevators. You will find barely 1%, even less than that, people using the stairs. Right? We have a pandemic of movement in our country. Our countrymen, Indians, do not move. Most of us, I'm very happy taking this stance. We take pride in comfort. Doing the hard things is seen as below our dignity. Right? Carry your bags to your car. What is the shame in that? You don't do that, you will lose muscle. So two of the, if you were to ask me, Iyer, how should we maintain health, right, as we age? There are two indicators, Kayur sir, and everybody agrees on this. Most scientific literature agrees on this. One indicator is called the VO2 max, and the other indicator is the amount of muscle mass you have. And the VO2 max is almost 2 times as better an indicator of health, right? Of health and better health as you age and longevity than muscle masses. Almost twice as more effective. Now, what is VO2 max? VO2 max is simply the ability of the cells of your body to utilize oxygen. The more oxygen your body can utilize, the more your VO2 max score is. So how do we build that? You build that by forcing your body to use oxygen. How? People think walking is an exercise. Walking is a great exercise, is an absolutely great exercise. It has great benefits, but it is not exercising. There is a difference because you don't get your heart rate up. You have to do things that get your heart rate up. Of course, if you have a heart issue, you have had a cardiac event, you have too high cholesterol, you had a bypass or an angioplasty or whatever, consult your doctor. Please don't go run in and do something your doctor knows still knows better. But Given all those, given everything else is equal, every day get your heart rate up within limits, right? Now, typically what they say is a safe limit for you to go is 80% of 220 minus your age is the max heart rate you should go for. 80% of 220 minus age. So if I am 50, actually I'm 56. So just for ease of calculation, 220 minus 50 is, how much? 180? 170, yeah, 80% of that. Yeah. So 80% of that would be about 140 odd. Now, because I'm trained, I train every day, my heart rate, I can go up to 180, 185, but don't do that, right? Stick under that limit, slowly build up capacity and add muscle. We may not be able to add a lot of muscle, but at least we can maintain what we have. And the only way to add muscle is to lift strong things, heavy things, as heavy as you can. For you, the heavy might be 1 kg today. It might be 2 kgs after 2 weeks. It might be 3 kgs after one month. But it's a process. You have to devote yourself to the process. So, two indicators. In summary, VO2 max that you achieve by consistently getting your heart rate up. So, you should be out of breath. Maybe you can speak a word or two, but you can only speak broken sentences. That is a good indicator of getting your heart rate up. So if you say there is something called a scale, we don't have to go into it. Effort wise, try and get your effort to about 6 out of 10 on a daily basis. So if 10 is the max effort you can do, every day try to do something for a few minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, where your effort is at about 6 to 7 out of 10. That is a great way.